Oh, we're starting. Dude, are the lights even like on the cam?
Yeah, there's some.
Okay.
Oh, we're way too far apart. I didn't even notice that.
Well, Connor's gonna be in between us, so isn't he? In the video when you edit.
Back up. All right. You can start.
Okay, me, you, Connor.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well.
Two.
Wait.
There.
Ep.
Sode.
Of. Script. I'm so confused. I don't know why. Because you know why? I'm picturing him in the middle of us. So I'm picturing it you, Connor, me.
Okay, you want to try again? Me, Connor second, and then you third?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Well.
Come.
Two.
Nah.
There. Sode.
Unscripted.
Dead.
Yeah.
There we go. That works.
Episode 165. It's Monday.
It is Monday, December 8th. Happy holiday month so far. I'm sorry
Yeah.
last week we
Happy
didn't have
holidays.
any sort of holiday stuff going on, but
Well, alright, none of the holidays have started yet, right? I'm not even sure when Hanukkah and Kwanzaa start. This, Christmas, I know, is the 25th, of course.
but last year we started putting this stuff up like right when the month of December started.
True.
Anyway,
Yeah, I think, like, either the day after Black Friday, anytime between then and the 1st of December is, like, the best time to start setting up the holiday decorations.
yeah. Background from @Rucka's Fave Nucka.
That's a funny name.
That is a funny name.
It is. We don't have an intro from anybody. In fact, viewer... Okay.
I hate that thing.
Intros are a thing that are made by viewers for viewers. Like, it doesn't really affect us if we don't have them. And you guys don't really seem to be into the intros, so we're considering just not having intros anymore altogether. Not a definite thing, but
I think you should
considering
say it like we started intros because we thought you guys would be like, oh, this is awesome, I can make an actual video. Like, I could be in Unscripted in a video. That's awesome. So that's a big reason why we started the intros. I mean, obviously, of course, it'd be cool to have an intro for the show, period. But you guys seem to not really be sending us them. So I guess after this week, if we don't get a couple.
yeah.
If we don't get a couple after this week, then intros will just
We need to
be
get
dead.
at least 3. How about that?
At least 3.
Yeah, in the next week. Today's Monday. We gotta get them by next Monday.
By 3 different people, we should say. Not just 3 by one person, because then it just shows that one person really cares about the intros, but we want multiple people to care about the intros.
Okay. Good reasoning. The mic's
And-
like really far away. I feel like I have to like scream.
We are terribly sorry for 2 weeks ago when Connor was on for, was it 1 episode?
Yeah, it was supposed to be all week, but Wednesday and Friday got deleted. You can explain why.
So, first of all, let's just say during the filming we had problems like, the microphone stopped working, Skype disconnected, and we just had all sorts of problems.
In the middle of Friday's episode, Connor like had to leave
Yeah.
because like wasn't it just that Skype got messed up?
Yes, yeah. Or no. In the middle of... Oh, no, my laptop died. Because it wasn't
my
fully
God.
charged or
Yeah,
something, I think.
Yeah.
But... it's fine. Okay, but anyway, and then I was editing... I edited some episodes late. I don't remember why. Were we busy that week or something?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember what we were doing, but I feel like we were busy.
And, I mean, it got so late to the point where we were filming the next week, and during that week I was like, oh man, I need to delete last week's episodes, because, we'll run out of... it'll say card full.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I was like...
Actually, I thought it did say card full, and then you deleted them.
Yeah, oh yeah, it did say card full, and I was like, oh, I gotta delete last week. Then I go up to edit, and I'm like, frick! I didn't finish editing last week, and now the videos are gone, and so it was very tragic.
Yeah.
So those are some
technical difficulties.
those 2 episodes.
Yeah,
those 2
episodes.
episodes are just
Lost episodes.
never to be found.
And we're sorry. And we still love you guys, so don't think we don't love you. And Connor. We love Connor.
Say yeah.
But,
Say yeah.
Because we love you, Connor.
okay, whatever.
Oh!
Guess this is the last time being on Unscripted.
God damn.
Sheesh. No, I'm kidding. Question number
1.
Mr. Yokosuma asks, what is your worst nightmare? Connor can go first.
My worst nightmare, pretty much that everyone who I've become super close with will just push me away and, like, not care anymore.
Oh, I was gonna say something like that, but not that general. You can answer if you want to.
I guess my worst nightmare would be not getting everything that I wish for to happen in the not getting anything that I wish to happen in the future.
But didn't you also say you're scared of getting the things that you want? Like, you just said that in your live stream.
And also, I'm also scared of not necessarily getting the things I want, but getting the things I want and then having it come back on me tenfold. Like,
So be careful what you
I mean,
wish
I wasn't
for,
trying to make a reference to that song. That's just
okay?
literally the best way to say it.
Yeah.
You know, you wish for, I mean, this is a good example because of that song. You wish for fame, and then you finally get it, and it's like, oh man, this is great at first. And then it's like, oh man, I miss having a normal life. I miss being able to go out in public and not being trampled and attacked.
Yeah.
You know? So, I'm also scared of that. But not just about fame. It could be other things that come back on you tenfold.
Yeah. Actually, last night I had a nightmare. I think I told you about it in the morning. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I've had a few dreams like this since we're like getting closer to the verge of like breaking up. Just being friends. We would still do this, we'd still be friends, be like a brother to me basically. But yeah. Yeah, like I had a dream that we were still together and everything. We actually like had a closed relationship. Things were starting to look up for us. And then you started liking this girl. A girl that doesn't exist in real life, just in my dream that I had. And like you got really into her. You spent so much time with her. You even ended up cheating on me with her, but you like kept making up shit about it, and it was just it was like really bad. Like, and I was just so hurt, jealous, and stuff.
Dang, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't
And,
think
like,
I've ever had a nightmare that involved us at all.
Really?
But, I mean, you're always having dreams when you sleep. You just don't always remember them.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Do you know that, Connor?
The thing about the dreams, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. Pretty cool to know.
Yeah. I did know that. Yeah, so that'd be pretty bad. Like, and that kind of goes back to what Connor says. Like, the people that I care about the most betraying me, leaving me, you know? Not valuing me so much anymore.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that too.
Regardless if you're or not, it happens to me anyways.
Yeah. Well,
everyone loses people they care about sooner or later.
true.
True.
Are the rest of the questions from Ask FM?
The rest of the questions are from. I think. No, I'm wrong. This week, Monday and Wednesday, there's only one question from a viewer, and then Friday, there's 2 questions from a viewer.
Wow, so
It's pretty bad.
for a whole week. We should have
You guys
between
are
15
slacking
and
on
30.
questions.
I know. I don't know what it is that.
Yeah. people are just maybe losing interest, maybe since we
That's kind of what I thought, which is why I was talking to Steve earlier, and I'm like, they seem to really be slacking off with intros, and I mean intros, that's not a big deal, but with questions, that's the main part of the show, and like
that's the whole thing of the show, dude.
we used to get so many questions that we moved it up to having up to 10 questions, but at least 5, and we can't even get 5.
Yeah,
now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like we should have between 15 and 30 for the whole week. But we have 4 this week.
So I was like, well, maybe we should just take a break. Then they can, take a break from watching Unscripted or whatever, and then when we come back, they're like, they're back. They're not so lost in interest because it's like.
Wait, take a break from watching Unscripted, right? Just Unscripted, because you said Unscripted or whatever. And I'm like, I just want to clarify that you don't mean your show, whatever.
My show is not involved in this at all. No, Unscripted.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to do that, so I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I think taking away the intros, taking away like that extra, I guess, pressure, might make people feel more motivated to ask questions. I also think it might be not just that people are losing interest, but that it's a type of thing that our fan base isn't growing much. We have the same people, and people can only think of so many creative questions.
That's what I said. You guys can go to Ask FM, hit the button, get a random question, and use that. I mean,
yeah, true.
There's other sources to get questions from other than your brain.
Yeah, we just prefer if they're original and from you, but they don't have to be. You really can't think of anything, like, just having questions is good. Like, questions that viewers actually want us to answer, questions that the viewers care about. What do you think, Connor? Do you think we should take a break so people will ask questions?
Just do whatever you guys want to do. I really don't care.
Don't care if we leave for like 2 months?
As long as you guys don't leave forever.
Well, and that's another thing too, is like, if we go ahead and take a break and say we're taking a break because we're not getting enough questions, that should be like an alert to the people watching, like, oh crap, I better start asking questions because these guys, it sounds like they're on a verge of ending the show because we're not participating in the main part of the show. Yeah. Without your questions, this isn't a show. So, I mean,
true. See, I'm personally the other way. I don't know if our viewers would be like this, but personally, like, if a YouTuber that I like and I watch a lot, like, I watch Good Mythical Morning. Like, I pretty much keep up with every episode. Actually, we haven't so much this week. But other than that, like, I watch them. I like them. If they were like, okay, we're gonna take a break for 2 months, at first I'd be like, that sucks, I miss them, maybe for like the first week or so, but then after that, I'd get used to it, I'd get used to not watching them, I'd get into other YouTubers, they'd come back, I wouldn't even care, I got over it.
Weird, you get over them like, if it was, like, a really long time, like, it was a year break, I would probably, like, I would have no other choice but to not, like, if it's just a month, I can be like, alright, I can wait for a month. But if it's like a year, at that point I'd be like, alright, well, obviously I gotta find something else to get into.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, I
don't want to waste my life waiting for things, I guess. And
I mean, you can watch other people during that month, but you're probably not gonna get into somebody within a month. More than being like, oh, they're gonna be back in a month. That's, I can...
I don't know. Especially since, like, most of our viewers are already into other YouTubers. Like, going back to the Good Mythical Morning example, I would watch more Jenna Marbles, because I'm already into her, Our viewers are... Can we just answer, like, the first question and keep this going? Like, this is actually relevant. Who the fuck cares if we played tennis?
Wait, first of all, what we're talking about right now was not a question.
Okay, sorry, but like, this is actually like...
Time. But see, this is maybe why people are getting sick of the show, because we're always... I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point of the show, to go off and talk about what we want to talk about. But, I mean, we're not even we're not even talking about anything that's relating to a question.
Oh yeah,
right
I
now.
guess we aren't. Well, I mean, I guess.
But you can finish what you were saying.
I don't even know anymore, honestly. Like, how about we don't interrupt each other so much?
I wasn't interrupting. I was just pointing like we should hurry up.
Yeah, true. I guess I was kind of the one who acknowledged it and interrupted myself. Well, waiting, because I can't remember what I was going to say.
Waiting for what? I read the first one. That's why I was pointing to it so you could read it.
Question number
2.
Have you ever played tennis?
I have, and I mean, I never took lessons or anything, but like, I actually wasn't that bad at it. I mean, can you not do that, please? It's like scratching on a blackboard. It's like, oh, I hate that.
I hate when you make sucking noises, but you do it all the time.
Yeah, but I always like forget, like I get distracted.
That's what I just did.
I know. I was just asking you kindly. Can you please stop doing that? You do the same thing when I'm making sucky noises. Sucky noises. That wasn't a sucky noise. Anyway,
that doesn't bother me. That sounds cool.
So yeah, I was playing tennis. I play tennis just for fun. And my aunt owns a tennis club actually.
Exciting.
So yeah.
I kind of played tennis. Like, my friends, like if you go to the park in my town, there's a tennis court, and like my friends have kind of played tennis, like not with like rackets and stuff, but like with a tennis ball in our hands, sometimes some sticks, which I guess is more like baseball. I mean, so like I've half-ass played tennis, but I haven't really played.
Oh, okay.
As far as I remember.
What about you, Connor?
Oh, I've also played on the Wii.
Besides playing on the Wii, like Stevie just said, I haven't really played tennis.
Okay. Question number
3.
What kind of transportation do you use most often?
I think bus, because like I think more than anything, like as far as transportation, I think I go to school the most. I always take the school bus.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
My second thing, I mean, really walking. Think about it. I think I walk more than I get driven places. Not further,
Yeah.
but more often. Because, like, I walk to my classes. I walk around my house. Sometimes I do, like, walk to go places, like to hang out with friends who live close enough. I wouldn't walk to your house, because that's, like, 8 miles, but I'd walk to, like, Kaylee's, Evans.
Did you make a purpose reference? 8 miles?
Oh, it's really 8 miles.
Is it really? I thought you were literally saying that to make a reference because I didn't think it was 8 miles.
It's really about 8 miles. I think, I want to say it's 8.2, but I don't know exactly. You could ask my grandpa. He likes to measure things like that.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say, well, other than walking, I would definitely have to say bus because, like, I'm on the bus for like an hour in the morning, every morning during the weekdays.
Yeah, my bus ride's only like 15 minutes.
And that's only because the bus company is like not too far from here at all. It's like down that street, basically.
So they pick you up really early.
So they come, they pick me up, and then they go through the rest of the town. Plus, I'm also like, Palmer is that way.
Mm-hmm.
And
our school's in Palmer, in a village called 3 Rivers.
Yeah. Palmer's that way. The rest of Belchertown is that way. Like, I am in the corner of Belchertown, closest to Palmer, so that's also another reason they pick me up first, which is also why I get dropped off first. So I don't have a long ride in the afternoon, so at least there's that.
Yeah, mine's 15 minutes either way, like, because I live in Palmer, but, okay, see, Palmer is set up where there's, like, 3 villages, and then there's just the main part. I live in just, like, the main part, and Pathfinder is in 3 Rivers, one of the villages. There's also Bondsville and Thorndike. Oh my god, I suck at geography. Even of my own town.
I don't think this really matters.
I just wanted to explain it. So yeah, I'm only on the bus for 15 minutes both ways, but I think I do that more often than, like, driving in the car or walking. Driving in the car is probably, like, the third one. And I always feel guilty for that, like, at least if it's just to drive me somewhere. I mean, if my grandparents are like, we're going out to eat, and you can come, like, I don't feel guilty for going with them. Same as I don't feel guilty for going on a bus that's already going that way. But, like, I do tend to feel guilty for, like, hey, driving to my friend's house, you know?
Connor, what kind of transportation do you use most often?
I usually walk everywhere, but as soon as I get my driver's permit, I'll probably start driving more often.
Cool. When do you get your driver's permit?
What do you mean?
When do you get your driver's permit? Like,
I'm 15 right now, so I'm old enough to, like, start studying for it, and my school library actually has the driver's manual that I could check out. So pretty soon.
when you turn 16? Oh, your birth
In
week
the-
was just 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I just turned
Oh,
15
yeah.
2 weeks
For
ago.
like in a year.
So yeah, you should definitely study that, because I didn't when I was 15, and so now I'm taking my year of being a 16-year-old to study it.
Yeah.
And I'll
I'm
probably
17. I've accomplished nothing involving that. But, like, if I get a car, I want an eco-friendly car. I don't want a gas-powered car. Which, like, cars are really expensive, especially if you want, like, a special one. Like, I mean, an electric car is really, like, cutting-edge technology. And I was thinking, like, even better than that, like, solar-powered car. You know? Because they make those. It's just, I don't know if I can get one anytime soon. I don't, like, I'm not filthy rich.
I agree with that statement about eco-friendly cars.
Good. Like, since I can't get a car, like, what's the point? Do I read that?
Yeah.
Question number
4.
What is your favorite flower?
Connor, what is your favorite flower?
I know I'm gonna sound really stupid when I say this, but I don't know most, like, flower names.
You don't sound stupid, actually. Like,
Yeah.
same.
I'm just gonna go with probably the most common answer, with a rose, because that is the love flower. Romantic flower.
I was
Who's
gonna,
breaking, throwing stuff upstairs?
I had also planned to say Rose, but mainly because it's my middle name.
All right.
Stephanie Rose, or Stevie Rose, or whatever you want to
That-
call me.
That's a really pretty middle name.
Thanks.
It is. Very much so is.
You just have a really pretty name in general, because you're a pretty person.
Thank you. You're so nice. Why is he so nice?
Stephanie Rose Smith. Like, that's how I feel your name is.
What's wrong with Smith?
Smith.
Did you just say, why am I so nice?
Yeah.
I'm nice to other people because other people aren't nice to me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's-
That's not your average logic that you hear, but I get it.
Yeah, I'm nice to other
I
people
just-
because other people aren't nice.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's like, I know how the hate feels, so I just want to send out love. That's so nice. You are, like, amazing, dude.
Thanks.
Did we all say our favorite flower?
You did.
Let's say Connor's is a sunflower, because he's so nice. That's, sunflowers. The sun's out. Happy.
Is that what they're for?
Yeah.
What's that flower of friendship? I think
Flower of
the
friendship?
tulip is the flower of friendship. I'm probably wrong.
What is the flower of friendship?
I think it's a yellow tulip.
Here's what I found on the web for the flower of friendship.
Symbolism: yellow rose.
Oh, a yellow rose. That makes sense. Red rose for love, yellow rose for friendship.
That does make sense.
They kind of coincide.
Question number:
5.
Should you read a lot of books? And my answer to that is, this is 2014. We have technology that will tell you anything you freaking ask. So, no need to read books. Is my... Actually, you can get books online too, so never mind.
Yeah.
You should read ebooks, is what you should read.
It's more... actually, maybe it's not.
Or listen to books. Audible.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think it's more eco-friendly to read, like, books, but maybe not.
No.
That's a lot of paper from trees, which I think isn't as bad as just, electricity.
Yeah, I think it's more eco-friendly for ebooks.
Yeah, usually.
Eco-friendly
Maybe,
books.
Maybe not so much if you, like, walk to the library and borrow a
it.
book that's already been made, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you, like Nathan said, you don't have to read books. It's not like, I don't think it's super important, but it's good too. I think you kind of should, especially if you enjoy it. I mean, go for it. I personally,
True.
I don't like reading, so I don't do it unless I, like, have to.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing I should say. If you do like reading books, then go read a lot of books. Be that knowledgeable friend of all kinds of books.
Yeah. Or, you may not even necessarily read, like, non-fiction books and gain knowledge, but some people just like, fictional books.
Yeah.
It's like, usually not so much of, like, dry reading, but you don't get so much information out of it. You can get new vocabulary and things like that, though. That's always good. What do you think, Connor? Should you read a lot of books?
I pretty much just agree with everything that you guys said.
All right,
fair enough.
But I also think, like, especially, like, if you're an Audible, that's weird.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even gonna say it because I'm gonna be.
You just realized that's why Audible's called that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I just realized that Audible is called Audible because
the books are
you listen
audible.
to books. Okay, anyway, I am personally I'm more of a hands-on person, but that doesn't really count for books. It's really visual or audible.
Yeah. Well, you turn the page. That's a little bit of or flip the page. However you're doing this.
But other than hands-on, like if you're talking about visual and audio, I am more of a listener. So Audible is really awesome for me. I mean, I'm not really into books. There was one book that I listened to on Audible that I might have talked about in here before. I know I told you. It was a book that was written by an ex-security guard of Eminem's, and he was telling all these kinds of stories of how people would get, like, at concerts that Eminem would go to, like, they would get in fights and stuff. And
did you listen to that whole
it was
thing?
just really interesting. I don't think I've ever listened to the whole thing, but I did get through most of it. But yeah, that was... And also because when I'm reading a book, my eyes follow the book, but my brain is completely somewhere else.
I'm the exact same way.
You think? Yeah, I can't.
Honestly,
Unless I'm really interested. I did in middle school read a ghost hunter's book, and it was like, if you believe in ghosts, true stories about cases of ghosts.
Okay. So
go.
Okay. Like that does tend to happen to me too. I'll be reading it. I'll start off by paying attention, but then by the end of the page, I'm just kind of scanning the
Okay, yeah.
the words and like singing in my head or thinking about, hey, I want some Nutella or like something stupid and irrelevant. It's not always stupid. Sometimes it's about life, but it's irrelevant to the book. Sometimes that happens, but I think that happens to me even more if I'm just listening to them out loud. I think...
Really?
Yeah, I think if I have to pick one or the other, it's better if I, actually read it. But the best thing is if I do both.
I was just about to say, then you should do both.
That works the best for me. But like I said, I'm just not really that into reading in general.
I guess to be able to listen, I couldn't be listening to a book and, watching a YouTube video, a completely different video. Like I would have to be like looking at a blank wall. Or maybe like in the book with the security guard with Eminem, maybe look at pictures of the security guard and pictures of Eminem, like, you know?
Yeah,
maybe
things
something like that will help.
Yeah. Like some people can like listen to books while driving or whatever. Like I need to be focused if you want me to read, which like I guess that's why I don't like it, because it takes a lot of focus for like too long of a time. Just it gets to a point where it's not enjoyable.
All right. Thank you for watching episode number 165.
Comment your questions down below.
Make and send us your backgrounds and intros. Make sure that they're size 1920 by 1080.
Yeah. Well, okay, like we said,
just say the last thing first.
If you make an intro, keep it under 30 seconds. Okay, if like we said, we may not continue to make intros unless we get 3 within the next week from 3 different people. So, if you're really into the idea, make us an intro by next Monday.
Sir.
And if you don't care, then that's fine.
Alright, you should,
I should stop the camera?
Yeah.
Any last words,
That was your last words? I guess so.